Hello Equestrians, my name is Antea, I'm the community manager of Carefree Games, and boy do I have a lot to tell you. But before I do, if you haven't already, please subscribe to this channel so you can stay updated about ETG and give us a follow on TikTok and Instagram. Alright, let's start with an important message. We have added a pop-up for when you are trying to log out from an unregistered account. Now, to make it easier to register, we have now made it also possible to sign up with your Google and Apple ID. And I think it's good to mention that registering your account might be a good thing to do, because if you, for example, uninstall and then reinstall the app, or you switch phones, your account might get lost. And we cannot bring back unregistered accounts, even if we have your username. So registering your account is to avoid losing any progress and also any purchased items on that account. If you don't want to register your account, that's of course completely fine as well. It's up to you. We don't benefit from registrations at all, but keep in mind that there is a risk with that. Now for something fun, the new manes and tail hairstyles are here. So I won't go too in depth about it in this video. I might make a separate video about this topic, but they are beautiful, they are luscious, and they have arrived. These new styles come with updated genes. They can now have wavy, straight and lush hair, and yes, this applies to all horses, even the ones that are already in your stables. And speaking about hair, horses will not be born with braided manes and tails anymore from now on. You will only find braided manes and tails in the horse market. We also took a good look at the balancing of the game regarding the economy, and we have made some changes. One of these changes are regarding upgrading the buildings. So it will cost more to upgrade the office, the horse trailer and the breeding facility, and it will cost less to upgrade the stables, the riding hall and the silo. What will also cost more is the reroll and the examination of trailer horses, and there will be some price changes for the trailer horses themselves as well, but your office income will be higher. And to add to it, something that has been requested quite a bit, but you can now train your horse and sell it for more. So with training your horse, his or her value goes up. Overall, this should result in faster player progression in terms of building levels. Meadows, it has changed a bit. Our artist Eleanor went in and gave it a bit of a makeover. Go check it out, and there will actually be a video of me and Eleanor talking about Meadows somewhere next week. And not to forget, the trail trials and Meadows have gotten an update, as well did the jumps, and the updated jumps count for the riding hall as well. Next topic, because it doesn't stop, the leaderboard issues. So if all works well, it won't be possible to get impossible times on the leaderboards anymore. And we've also added a penalty for jumping the wrong obstacle. This all also means that we will continue with including the leaderboards in the end of the season competition. And speaking about competitions, we have moved the competition scene as its own individual scene instead of it being loaded on top of the top-down scene. So what happened before is that when you loaded the top-down scene, the competition scene would straight away load as well, while you're not even in it. This is not happening anymore. We'll create more frames per second in both the top-down scene and the competition menu scene, so both will run a bit smoother. And not related to this optimization, but to competitions, is that you now have to re-energize your horse with a carrot after every competition you rode, so not after 3. And speaking about carrots, that bug that made the prices of carrots go sky high has been fixed. And speaking about bugs, we have fixed a lot of them. There were so many bugs fixed in this update, it's insane. But I will only mention a couple of them because those are the most interesting ones, and I will read them from a list because it's still a lot. Alright, let's see what we have. Sometimes the breeding time increased instead of decreasing, not anymore. Sometimes horses were not showing in the breeding scenes, they will not disappear any longer. And in general, we've made the breeding scene more stable. As for the competition, Roland's triple bar number 7 has been lowered. In photo mode, I know some of you are gonna miss it, but the bug has been fixed. The rein attachment error in photo mode is gone. Photo mode has returned back to normal. The backcountry jacket won't have clipping issues anymore, and we made some minor tweaks on the western saddle in regard of clipping issues as well. In one of the camera angles, you couldn't hear the best sound in the entire world, the sound of hooves. But you can now, and sometimes the sound effects after manual training looped, but the looping has stopped looping. And as for those scary falling rocks in the Midwest, you can now be scared while looking at them and also while hearing them, because they have a nice sound effect now. We've added back the missing camera angle, it tried to run away, we found it, it apologized and we forgave it. Ads would not show when you have an Android 14, but it's now compatible, so those ads can be watched again. The avatar sometimes got stuck in the riding animation when the horse bucks. The canter switch during collective caused the avatar to be off sync with the horse. Season review was not always showing. The cost did not increase when adding more fodder. The breeding facility information was missing in the information UI. The UI riding controls in the control info tab section had to be updated. Taller horses did not fit on the screen in the competition view. Some light fixes in competition views, some soft locks in the tutorial, some small LOD issues with the top-down trees, a material color issue in the top-down ground under the stable, and not receiving eCash after a trail trial. So yeah, all of these have been fixed. It's a big one, so go update that game. I will soon come with the Meadows video and a video showing off the new hairstyles. Yeah, that's it for today. If you haven't already, please subscribe to this channel and have a wonderful week. Bye! But when is Pinto coming?